Yes, in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. This is a huge request coming out from a lot of people in person and online, and who just wanted to ask and wanted me to film a video on how to solve a cube. So I decided to do it, and it's going to be part of a 5 video series based off of CFOP. If you don't know what CFOP is, it means first step is cross, second step is first two layers, O is OLL, and then P is for PLL. I'll eventually explain what each of these parts are while I'm solving cubes, and I'll be making a voiceover over that. But that is how this series is going to go. It's going to be 5 videos long, maybe an extra 6th one if I need for advanced users, which I might do a separate series on. So yes, that is it. First off, we're going to talk about what in the world is CFOP, okay? This is going to be a cool montage of me solving a cube and having probably a voiceover or something. A quick demonstration or an explanation of what CFOP is basically the cross, face, and OLL PLL. Cross meaning that you're solving for a yellow daisy and then a white cross on the bottom of the cube, and then face, which kind of actually means F2L, means first two layers, which means you're solving for the first two layers. OL kind of means that the orientation of the last layer, which means you're looking for the yellow side, the yellow cross, then yellow side. And then finally you got PLL, which is permutation of the last layer, which means you're looking for the last algorithm to turn all the side pieces of the last layer to make them so you can solve the cube. That's just a basic run through of what CFOP means. There's also other algorithms like ROKS, or not too sure what other ones there are, but CFOP is usually the best one, and advanced CFOP will be taught eventually at the end. Okay, so to get started with your cube, first of all, you're probably going to need 3 different things. First off, I recommend getting a Rubik's Cube. If you don't have a Rubik's Cube, you're going to have problems. If you're using a sphere, you're also having problems. And if you use an airplane or a car or something, you've got even bigger problems. But just get a cube. I have a few shorts based off of recommendations for different cubes. Since I have so many, I've ranked them all. So I recommend, as per usual, the beginner one, 356 RS. There's a new one that came out, and that one's a lot better. But this one's still pretty good. This is the V1. This one's pretty good. You can get it cheap for I think $11 probably. I don't remember what I said on the short, but that's pretty good. If you want an upgrade cube, get one with magnets like this one. This is my Tornado V4. I might get a Tornado V3 soon just to do a comparison video. And then if you really want to support GAN, there's got GAN 11M, and there's got these ones which are Bluetooth cubes. These are the GAN 350. No, not iCarry. I haven't cubed in a month, so I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, as I said before, this is how we get started. First off, get a cube. Second thing you're going to need is a pencil. I just pulled that out of nowhere. That's great. Yeah. Finally, you're going to need some paper. I don't even know what this paper is. I'm just going to put it back now. So anyway, with those supplies, let's get you started, alright? First, this video, of course, is just based off the cross. So if you don't know what the cross is, I'll do a quick demo for you. First, I'll scramble your cube. It doesn't matter how you scramble it. Just scramble it without turning those corners or popping off caps, because that's just dumb. Okay? Here's what a solved cube looks like. Always remember this. You can write this down. Have white sides always be on the bottom and yellow on top. Okay, it doesn't matter what other colors there are, but as long as you remember that the top side is usually yellow, as in always yellow, and then have white on the bottom. If not, you're probably going to get things mixed up. You could do it the other way around, which is between this and this, which is fine, but it's recommended to have white down because that's just the basic way. And especially if you understand, which I'll teach you daisy, it will make more sense when we go on that road. Anyway, here's our scrambled cube, okay? The cross we're going to make is going to look really cool right now when I show you this in a few seconds. That was long. Yep, that was great. Here is the cross. As you can see, it's basically just a white cross on the underside of the cube, okay? Also, it shows that on each of the sides here, It has like matching centers and cores. So that's what we're gonna make today, okay? So again, some key points to remember: always have the white side on the bottom where the logo is. Sometimes there's no logo, but just have the white side on the bottom, yellow on top, and the other colors do not matter. Some key points as well to remember. You can also write this down as well. These are corners. Corners are these 4 parts on each side of the cube. They're just corner pieces, and they show only 3 colors. Next is centers, which are these middle pieces, because these are the corners, right? So the centers would be these. These are also called petals, especially for this first step we're going to teach you. Which, yeah, these are centers. And then cores are always in the middle. These 6 cool looking middle thingies, okay? That's some important parts to remember. Again, corners, edges slash middles, or whatever you call them. And then we got cores. Never mind, I just remembered my script. These were called centers. Centers, so these are centers, or you can call them edge pieces or middle pieces. I don't care. I'm really tweaking today. I don't even know why I'm filming this video right now. So yes, back on our original cube. Here we go. This is what we're gonna make. Okay, we're gonna have it scrambled. Okay. Now, first thing we're gonna make is called a daisy. If you don't know what the daisy is, it's basically just, if I could find it, this. It's got a middle, not middle, a core that's yellow, and you've got 4 petals, which are all the edge pieces, okay? This is going to be the daisy, which will be used to make the bottom cross. So, with your cube, the first thing you're going to do is, you're going to first, again, identify your yellow side and your white side. White side is always on the bottom. You can always tell because the cores never move, so you can know which piece you are doing. You're going to look for any edge piece on the cube that has a white spot. So, here, as you can see, this one's already kind of in place. It's red, so we don't have to worry about that. Here we've got a blue, okay? If you see the white piece and it's on the right side or the opposite side of the front, all you have to do is just turn these 2 layers down and then turn the cube that way. So you can get the 2 petals, okay? Like here, as you can see, you don't want to move this piece, but we do need this piece to be in slot. So what we do is we push 2 down, and then face, and then push 2 back up. As you can see, now we have that. And then the final piece, which is this one. Yeah, my storage ran kind of low. My fault. Anyway, with that piece just now, here we go. We got those over here. So just turn it once, because then you can get it all to slot together. So in this case, I have it pretty conveniently. I have the entire daisy. This is not the cross, but this is the daisy, which is what we're looking for. Here we got 4 pieces. And now the next thing you're gonna look for matching edge pieces. So usually in your scramble, most likely it looks like this, but when you scramble it and then you're doing your daisy, right, just turning some parts, pretty cool. All right, you're probably gonna get like maybe 1 of these correct, but the rest of them are all wrong. Which, if you don't know what wrong means, it just means that these are not matching, but these ones are. So we'll just go to the example of what they are first. When you do see that they're matching together, you're gonna turn the face twice down. These 2 are matching twice down. These 2 are matching twice down. And the last one's also matching twice down. As you can see, that way you'll have a cross. It doesn't matter about the corners yet, so just pretend they don't exist. And then just make it so that the edge pieces all combine. So that's what a completed cross would look like. For this one, since it's not done, first look for the one that's already done. If you don't have any, that's fine. But like these 2 are already done, so we'll just turn them twice. And then now for the rest, as you can see, there's green, there's red, there's orange. So first, you're going to remember that these cores are always the correct spots. They're the homes. So as you can see here, this is orange, right? So what we're going to do is turn the top layer till it goes to the home. And then you can turn it twice down. Once you're done with that, since you have orange done already, you're going to look for another petal. Like this one right here. This is red, right? So you're going to turn the top layer till you find red, which is right over here. Turn it twice. Then look for the last one, which is green. And then you can turn it twice, or turn the top layer until you find it. Then you'll have the white cross. Here's another quick demonstration of how to do it. Here we've got the daisy already. You're just gonna look around. Here we go. These 2 are matching, so turn them down. These 2 are also matching. Turn them down. This is red, so we turn it to the layer that way, and then turn it twice down. This one's green, so turn it twice. to its home and then turn it down. So then you'll have a cross. So yeah, that's how you do the cross. This is done for episode 1. I'm probably going to sound more alive the next video, but this is just a very basic one. Later, you'll probably use your notebook even more, or whatever paper you have, it's probably going to use more, because it's going to be memorizing algorithms. First algorithms you're probably going to want to memorize, you're going to learn is how to do and get the bottom layer done, which means that you have both this layer done as well as the entire first row on the bottom. Okay, and I'm also going to teach on that same video how to do this, which is, well, if I can get it, this is how to do both the bottom layer and the top layer, not at the same time necessarily. There's an advanced algorithm to do it at the same time, but I'm just going to teach how to get both of these working. So as you can see, then we're going to have these two. And then the third part of the video, of the series, is going to be for the top layer. You're going to be able to get a yellow cross in which you're going to memorize something, and then you're going to get the top layer. And now for the second final video is going to be the OL pattern, or PL pattern, so you can get the last layer to be right, and then eventually you'll be able to solve the cube. And then the last video is probably just going to be on like some shortcuts on how to get everything else faster. So yeah, that's all for the first video. That was intense amount of voice cracks, or not voice cracks, tweaks. But yeah, there you go. Hopefully this video is gonna get better. I don't know. Just try to bump up this channel because I haven't posted in a bit. So yeah, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for part 2.